To me, motivation is just the biggest scam in the world. Fuck motivation. You need discipline, right? When you consistently build up that discipline each and every single day, it creates momentum. Those of you who don't know, I used to weigh 120 pounds. I'll put it up on the screen. I was skinny as shit. I was skin and fucking bones. I was insecure about my body. Everything about me, I was insecure about. See the bones sticking out of my body. When I used to play football, I had to go to the store because I couldn't fit the football pants that they gave me. My legs were too small, they were too skinny to fit them. So I had to go buy my own special football pants, and that was the worst fucking feeling ever, bro. And I was the only one who did it. I had the smallest legs there. I was insecure about my legs. I never wore shorts at all, never. Because I was just that fucking insecure, and my body was still small too, but I made a little bit of progress because I was showing up to the gym and I was training up her body, but my legs just wouldn't fucking grow, and it fucking hurt me, bro. When I had to go into the fucking Dick's store and buy new pants, different pants. I had to go to the boys section to buy the football pants. I couldn't fit a men's small, right? And it just fucking hurt me deep down, right? So I know a little bit about this shit. I know a little bit about the motivation. I know a little bit about the discipline. I know a little bit about hitting fucking rock bottom, having the worst times of your fucking life, especially being insecure about yourself. I know what it's like looking in the fucking mirror, not having that physique that you want. You scrolling on social media and you see all these social media influencers, you know, with the dream physique, with the physique that you want, right? And then you look at yourself in the mirror, you're not fucking proud of who you are. I did not let that decide my future. I decided to change. I decided enough was enough. I'm not going to stay like this for the rest of my fucking life. So I changed and I became the person that I am right now. You see my arms, you see my chest. There's no bones sticking out of my body, but that's because I decided to change. I remember the exact moment that I started this journey. It was the end of fucking wrestling season, and I was still skinny at the time. I had a little bit of muscle, but I was still skinny. I first started this journey, and I remember taking video after video. It was at least 50 to 60 videos for my first Instagram post to show off my physique, because I didn't want to be judged by other people. I didn't want to look small on camera, right? And I never want to feel that shit again. So it just fucking encouraged me to become the person I am now. Just hop on the camera right now and I look big. Before, I couldn't do that. It took me like 60 fucking tries to just make a singular video, because I was so small and so skinny, and I wasn't confident in the person who I was. The first point that I want to make in this video is just realization. You need to realize the situation that you're in. You need to realize that you're out of shape, that you're not the person that you want to be. If you're fat, you need to realize that you're fucking fat. If you're skinny, you need to realize that you're fucking skinny. And from that point on, you need to change. But it first comes through realizing that you need to change. Because if you don't realize that you're skinny, if you don't realize that you're fat, that you're out of shape, you're never going to want to change. But you have to fucking look at your life and think to yourself, am I really proud of the person that I am right now? Will my future kids look up to me? My future kids want to have the physique that I have right now? Would I inspire my future kids to go to the gym? You need to realize this shit. And it just comes down to knowing that everybody else, they bleed, they shit, they pee like you. Everybody else bleeds, shits, and pee like you. The people who have the dream physique that you want, they fucking scroll on social media just like you. They talk just like you. They sleep just like you. You're no different than anybody here. We're all human beings, so you can have what they have. You need to fucking believe in yourself. Having the realization that these people are the same as me. I can have what they have. They just started before me. They just put in a little bit more reps that I haven't put in yet. If I put in the same amount of reps that they put in, I could have what they have. You're no different. You're no more special than anybody else on this planet. Nobody is fucking superhuman. You can have everything that you wish to obtain in this lifetime. And I wish I knew this sooner before I got onto this journey, because I would have got here so much sooner, because it just stems from the fucking belief in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will ever believe in you. You will not take action to change your life if you don't believe in yourself. You need to fucking believe and make the realization that you're out of shape, that you need to change. The next point that I have is that it's not hard. It's just new. It's not hard. It's just new. Getting into the gym, it's not hard. I show up there each and every single day. You could take it from me. I've been going to the gym for years. It's not hard. It's just new. I remember when I was in my room, I was curling the dumbbells. I got dumbbells for my birthday. It was a while back, but I was scared to go into the gym. I was scared. I can't lie. I was scared to go there. And I was just curling the dumbbells in my room, and I was realizing that shit, it wasn't getting me the results. And the moment I decided to take the risk, the moment I decided to hop in the gym, even though I had no fucking clue what I was doing, it led to the biggest change in my life. I do not regret taking that leap. I do not regret showing up to the gym, even though I was embarrassed, even though I had no fucking clue what I was doing. And it led me to the body that I have right now. If I didn't show up that one day that I decided to change, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So it just starts with showing up. It's not fucking hard. It's just new. This shit will start to get fun after a while. After you keep doing it and you start seeing the results, this shit will start getting fun. I love going to the fucking gym. It's not hard. It's just new. Everything is going to be hard when you first start. But what separates the 1% from the 99% is if you're willing to go through that hard phase, is if you're willing to push past that hard phase, because that is just God testing you. It really is just God testing you. Because most people quit on the hard phase. If you can make it past that, you're ahead of 99% of other people. Because your competition is fucking low. They will quit the moment they get into the gym. Most of gym memberships, they go unused. It's not fucking hard to get over your competition. Just stay consistent. Even if it's just 20 minutes a day. Stay consistent, right? You'll learn as you go. It's a process. You're going to learn each and every single day as you go. You may not know everything now, but if you just keep showing up, you'll eventually get the knowledge. You'll eventually know what your body reacts to, what it doesn't react to, what's the best gym split, what's the best workouts. But it just starts with taking the leap and showing up. I like to say this, the person who watches a bunch of gym videos, the person who watches, all these gym influencers but doesn't show up to the gym is not going to get the results. But the person who shows up to the gym, regardless if they don't know what the fuck they're doing, they're clueless in the gym, they're going to get more results than the person who doesn't fucking show up but knows all about the gym. It's not about knowing all the information. You just need to show up. Take the fucking leap. One of the biggest reasons I'm able to show up consistently to the gym is because I'm not focused on the end result. I'm not focused on building the perfect abs. I'm not focused on, lifting this amount of weight. I'm not focused on, having that dream physique. I'm focused on showing up each and every single day. I'm focused on that version of myself. Shows up because he is required to show up. He needs to show up each and every single day. He shows up because he is disciplined, right? I have this goal of hitting 315 on bench press, but I'm not fucking focused on the goal, because if I was just focused on the goal, it was constantly going through my head. After 2 weeks, I'd quit the gym. I'd quit bench pressing because I didn't get the result in 2 weeks. But I'm focused on each day. Monday, right? I had max out day. Each and every single week. I'm not focused on trying to hit 315. I'm focused on the weight at hand, on the day at hand. What can I do to make this bench press session the best session of my fucking life? What can I do to increase that bench session that day? I'm not focused on the fucking 315. I'm focused on constantly showing up, improving day by day. Right? Chasing the disciplined version of myself, not chasing the end result. Next point I have is the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Because I like to say, you're going to feel pain on this journey either way. If you don't go to the gym, if you go to the gym, if you don't self-improve, if you self-improve, you're going to feel the pain. It's just the pain that you want to choose. Because I'm telling you right now, you do not want to deal with the pain of fucking regret. Right? Regretting that you didn't go to the gym, regretting that you didn't change your life. Because I'm telling you, the pain of discipline, once you get through that shit, once you get through that one session that you didn't want to show up on, bro, your life just gets that much fucking easier. You become motivated. You become more disciplined. Get momentum from showing up when you don't want to show up. And it's the best feeling in the fucking world. The feeling of self-improvement is the best feeling in the fucking world. Today, this morning, I had the choice of sleeping in. I wake up at 5 a.m. each and every single day. And I wanted to sleep in so bad. But I knew I had to get up and get on my 5 a.m. conditioning, my 5 a.m. bike, and reading when I first wake up. I had things to do, and I wanted to sleep in, but I chose to fucking wake up, not press snooze on that alarm, and go get that conditioning session in. Go fucking read. Because I knew that if I didn't wake up and I slept in, that regret that I would have had, you know, it would have been bigger than the pain of getting up. Because I know if I pressed that snooze button and I didn't get up on time, I knew that regret was going to fucking haunt me. And I'd honestly deal with the pain of self-improvement than deal with the pain of fucking regret. And guess what? After I got that bike in, I felt so fucking good about myself that I did something that I know a lot of people won't do. That I did something to self-improve, right? I'm moving the needle forward. Because you just have two options in life. You can live for the moment, or you can live to create a future for yourself. You have two options. You can drink, you can party, you can smoke, or you can go to the gym, you can self-improve, you can start a business, set yourself up for later in life. And I promise you, you do not want to go down the road of drinking, partying, smoking, because it will leave you fucking empty inside. You will be 65 years old, wishing that you changed your life, wishing that you went to the gym, wishing that you created that business. So start fucking choosing the pain of discipline, or you're going to feel the pain of regret. Don't fucking regret your life. Last thing I want to say is that you don't need motivation. You need a why. You need a reason to keep going. I show up to the gym each and every single day because I never want to be that fucking skinny fuck who can't fit his football pants, who looks in the mirror, takes a photo, has to retake it 50 times because he's so skinny, who's not proud of the person in the mirror, who gets body dysmorphia when they look on social media. I never want to be that fucking kid again who is victim weight, who is 120 pounds, the smallest person in the class, the smallest person on the team, right? I never want to be that person ever again. So find your fucking why. Find your fuel to show up each and every single day, and I promise you, your life will change and it'll start becoming easier to show up in the gym. You don't need motivation, you need discipline, and you need a why. You need a reason to show up. And if you like this video, feel free to book a one-on-one call with me in my YouTube description, and I'll catch you guys